We all know disasters can happen at any point. There's no controlling it. However, there are still many misconceptions about disaster recovery and whether every business needs a solution in place. Reportedly, only 6% of companies survive a disaster of any kind, which is why it is critical for businesses to understand the value of a disaster recovery plan. So what are some common myths about disaster recovery?
The chance of a disaster striking my business is low.
Every business is at risk, and disasters can come in different forms. A fire or flood, a hacking attack, or simple human error. Some sectors, such as finance and e-commerce, could be targeted due to the value of the data being held, whereas small businesses, who are less likely to focus their budget on protecting their infrastructure, are equally at risk. All businesses need to consider the value of their data and be prepared with a proactive disaster recovery solution in place.
We already have an airtight disaster recovery plan.
No disaster recovery plan is airtight. It could be very comprehensive and cover all bases, but disasters by nature are unpredictable. Businesses need to prepare for the unexpected with their disaster recovery solution. Businesses need to regularly run tests and reviews to ensure the effectiveness of their plan, and to analyse any areas that perform less. It is better to find and fix any problems in advance of the disaster recovery plan needing to be utilised.
Our business would be fine if a disaster struck.
A disaster could affect access to applications and data, take down hardware and networking equipment, or strike power supplies and connectivity. DDoS attacks and data breaches in particular cause widespread damage and could affect customer data as well as the business's own. Unless there is a DR plan in place to resume operations in a short amount of time, then a disaster could create prolonged downtime for staff and customers and damage to the company.
We back up our data. We should be safe.
There's an important distinction to make between backups and disaster recovery. Backups are the process of making an extra copy of data either on or off-site to protect it. Disaster recovery, however, is a solution that ensures businesses can quickly re-establish access to applications, data, and IT resources after a disaster. Simply backing up data won't save the vital IT infrastructure and resources businesses need. Many businesses also do not back up data frequently enough to serve as an effective disaster recovery solution, meaning that if a disaster were to occur, data could still be lost.
We can't trust another company with our disaster recovery service.
Putting the DR service in the hands of an experienced and well-equipped third party is certainly the most secure option. Using a DR provider means that the business does not need to invest in or maintain its own off-site DR environment. The provider would also meet strict SLAs with clearly defined recovery time and recovery point objectives, tailored to the business. Hopefully, these myths about disaster recovery will cease, and businesses will now fully consider their disaster recovery needs and reevaluate how effective their recovery plans may be. If you're looking for more information on disaster recovery, head to hive.com to find out more.